She has been on the cover of Playboy like 17 times. And she is more hot today than she has ever been in her entire lifetime. Let me explain. Well, praise the Lord. On this, we don't really have a choice. Best, just get better all of the time. Right now, congratulations to the 251 subscribers. You have something no one else will have. You're the first 251 that have subscribed to the channel. I'd like to get to know you guys and welcome if you're new to the channel. I'm now halfway towards being able to turn this channel into something that can drive this family forward in the way of income and fighting for all this right for all of my family. This channel is gaining momentum. This is a brief, very brief state of the channel, state of CTRYSTR. Am I doing the very best I possibly could? Well, I'm doing pretty close. This video is actually one of only two that I know of that is with a rear-facing camera. This is in 4K. I've only had one other video like this high quality before. I'm doing my best. Essentially, I pretty much am. I could have shaved. Maybe this collar isn't right. I feel like Prince Philip in his hat. I actually combed my hair. I have a little bit of some notes written up. And what I can tell you right now is between September 8th, 2022 and September 1st, 2024, I had 434 videos published. Most of those videos occurred or filmed after I was homeless for more than 6 months, and a great many of them were done after I was homeless across this nation for over 1 year. It is likely we may be able to see something closer to 1,000 videos of me while still homeless. That's a big reason why the channel has always kind of looked disorganized, why there's not intros and outros. One thing I am doing is doing a lot of thumbnails, having had descriptions. The paparazzi's there, and they are obsessed more than they usually are. Pamela Anderson is even like blushing, and she is just like, she's used to this, right? She's used to that. But this time it is kind of like a greatest of all time, like. I hate doing retakes. I'm gonna try to do this whole video, just one. And I have prepared for it a little bit. I can tell you a little bit about the channel. I can tell you a little bit about the state of me right now. Does it seem like my life is like chaotic and I'm living without purpose or goals, or just can't still understand what I'm going through? I bet that's probably the case. But I've actually got some good news. I'm doing better now than I have ever done before in my entire lifetime. The family is not. I am. For many of my relationships here in Colorado, they're in a good, best place position as well. I helped someone defeat homelessness on New Year's Eve. I got a video I haven't even got up yet. I was 100% successful in that. I got another person who has family from West Virginia in a much better position to defeat homelessness, and I'm helping others. What else have I done or accomplished in the 6 months since I've defeated homelessness? Well, I furnished this apartment. That's a major win. I have all the bills paid. I have all these stats and all these videos. This is just the ones that were done while I was still fighting homelessness. Can you see, in a way, how overwhelming all this data can be? And it's all in my head, or whatever it is. What I said in videos that have never really been seen before. And I'm going to link a few in this description that I think are diamond. One thing about me is I've always been looking and trying to observe the channel. What did I say before, long ago? And how much of what I said before still has an impact? Do I still believe that? It's still true? Do I have a lot of regrets? I don't have a lot of regrets. I'm going to link Understanding Who I Am. It only has about 30 views right now. Today is March 8th, 2025. I did this video about a year ago, and I love it today more than I ever have before. It's still very good. It's still very current with a lot of what I said then, I mean now, and that's very true on a lot of videos. I wouldn't say maybe every single one, but almost all of them are that way. I gave myself a high credit limit, especially like San Francisco. An example of that would be how to dispose of a child molester. And then I did some amazing work with America the Beautiful. It's All For You. It actually is a 3-part series. I did Drugs, Dreams, and the Deadliest Sins. I cannot be believing in that video anymore. And more all of the time. And it's never changed. It's 7 thumbs up. Apparently, viewers agree. I have so much in my head that maybe you don't see. And I've tried to do these State of the Channel videos before. I remember trying to do one at the library. Maybe I'll link it in the description. While I was still homeless. And it could never come together quite the way I wanted it to. I did one more recently, right around the State of the Union for the United States. January 21st, 22nd, something like that. And I'm going boldly in the direction of my dreams. I am probably going to do something I don't usually do. Stop at number 1. You see, nobody else really has, to my knowledge, this much video of them all homeless, and a huge chunk to take away from this video right here is examining the channel through maybe like a prompt an English teacher would give you. Did Nathan know the difference between right and wrong in this video? Take almost any single video, and that is the core thing you will see. As I was defeating homelessness across America over 2 years, surviving an interstate kidnapping, and finding out my father was sleeping with a 7-year-old boy, still unresolved, and he's suing the state of West Virginia over a dog being depicted in a mural costing $485,000. The dead last state doesn't even need what its citizens cannot even obtain fresh drinking water from their homes before a flood. That's 365 over there. I left West Virginia 5 times. I had a life before that in North Carolina. My mother made me homeless in 2004. I have, it's like my life, right? I've got a lot of successes you may not have known. While homeless across America, I maintained the digital archive of all of, I have more family photos than anyone else. You haven't seen a lot of those. I also maintained Tom Acosta's 40-year digital archive of everything, mostly, he ever painted. No one else on the planet has that. Tom Acosta did not want it himself when I offered it to him in person while fighting homelessness We were not staying at his home. He abandoned his home. I was there later. He was house sitting indefinitely, and he had abandoned his home 6 months before I went homeless. I will likely do another bigger state of the channel type thing. I've already kind of prepared for this one, and I'm just like, nah, I'm just going to go ahead and do it in one take right now. That's the way I like to roll. And it's always been something to where I don't want to make the channel too perfect too fast. We are also at a kind of like a bookend, a stopping place. And my last video, what was it called? Ripping my brother's butthole from the bathtub. That one was needed. As family leader, that one was very much needed. Thank you for the people who have already given that one a thumbs up. It's linked in the description. I am very excited about the future. My personal love life, still single, never married. I'm so happy for things that are going on with others in my life. And I do have my eyes on someone new. Might do a few more videos, but I'm probably going to slow down because I have pages of just data on all these videos that need to be optimized. One I want to redo would be that how I found Heroism in Gayle Manchin. I believe in that video very much. I believe in that video I did have after defeating homelessness while Senator Joe Manchin was still in power. My father does have a portrait, did have a portrait in Joe Manchin's office. We should watch. My family always matters to me. A very, very big one. I don't know what to say, except I feel very accomplished, and it's great timing that I'm at 6 months defeating homelessness and at 251 subscribers. I haven't really went in to the information and finding the secret sauce in 2025, 2024 to optimize the channel and go get subscribers like that. You gotta remember, I'm processing a lot of stuff. I had, and it's been this way since February 2023, I had to go back into a very primitive level, very, very basic foundation and examine things I thought were always true. Do I know that I know that I know that Tom Acosta is my father? Do I know that I know that I know that I know that Drew Acosta is my brother? Tom Acosta tried to change memories. Do a video on that. We already have one similar to that. Linked in the description will be a love for all seasons, love for all time. I did so much video while homeless, and I did it not knowing for sure because I was at a 16 times greater likelihood of death for over a year, or 1 week shy of a year. I made these videos feeling like I may not live tomorrow, may not live till tomorrow. I did, I'll tell you exactly how many miles I did on the scooters and bikes. I completed 1,182 rides, and I did 1,495.9 miles total. That does include some rides after I defeated homelessness. I had 3 accidents, 1 on a bike and 2 on a scooter. That second wreck, the first one on a scooter, was the worst. It's when I smashed the phone in August 2024. My last month, really, while homeless. A lot of things were kind of frozen or stuck. They've been unlocked. I think I've got a video called, what do I call it? The best story I can make today, or something like that. The most beautiful story I can make today. That's a good video. So many of these videos, at least as famous as Pamela Anderson. Very good one to watch to understand the macro U.S. history and likelihood of where things may go in the future. That video is kind of alluding to what I already knew. He didn't say it directly. My relationship through a family connection to our Vice President, J.D. Vance. It is great to do this video, I guess. One take, tell you. Probably going to slow down or stop. I do feel like we're kind of at a bookend. What else happened? So we had a brother's video. Very much needed to happen. And the one right before that, or around that time, yesterday, today, is Tom Acosta alive? I actually do not know. Nobody can tell me. There was a severe natural disaster, and there has been a kind of a pause on the Google Alerts with that lawsuit. Is it over? All those kind of things. You might be seeing a more reserved, different kind of country star right now. And I have always been the same person for all of it. What I'm doing is, I believe, it has never been done before. I look at these videos and I look and see like Super Bowl Sunday and another Nowhere to Go zone. That was done on my 522nd day homeless. It's linked in the description. I think about how I want to make this channel useful to the world, right? And I want to have, it's kind of maybe two big prongs here. I want to organize it into playlists and two main scope, two main, I don't retakes. Two main areas I want to kind of segment the channel would be education for people doing school projects or wanting to learn more about homelessness or what the reality is like. Because I have an extremely great scope, day by day, all the time. A lot of these videos are after 1 year, while literally homeless across the USA. I've got tactile videos that are not very emotional, that are just specifically asking the viewer, how would you get through this experience? A couple of those would be the work opportunity and housing opportunity. I'll link those here in the description. Like I said, this little State of the Channel, State of Country Star video I'm doing is kind of a bookmark. I'm probably going to do another version of this, a little bit longer. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you actually through something else I'm working on. It's a tour of the channel. I'm going to create a playlist. I already have. It's just not public yet. It'll be public soon. I'm going to actually break down and show you videos and explain this is a good video to watch right now. And it's related to this video. And I'm just going to say, I think that project will be very, very good for my 251 subscribers. Thank you again for subscribing. I want your questions so much. You could ask them on this video link, or if there is a way, you could just find a question. If there's something specific in a video, you could reference the time of what I was going through. If you have a question, you want more information on that, I would love to do every few months. Kind of like here's 25 questions. If you ask a question on a video, can you provide more information about what you're going through specifically in this instance? I would love it to kind of do those kind of things for the people who are very interested in homelessness in general, the challenges of homelessness, things like that. Then the channel splits off into a different direction a little bit. They are kind of related. They can't really be separated too much, but it's the brokenness of the family. It is the collapse of the family. It is needing to resolve Tom Acosta, so we'll not stop. And it is things on faith, on family, on the things that we fight for, our freedom, our values as Americans, all those topics. And then there's, other videos unique to my history, things about me. I really do feel like sharing with you in closing maybe a sneak peek of more to come. So I'm going to link right here in this video the one I did today, ripping my brother's butthole wide open from the bathtub. And then I'm going to show you a video of Drew Acosta. You probably ain't never seen it before. You want to see Drew Acosta, my brother? Do you want to see Tom Acosta when me and him were getting along back in 2013? I'm going to link that in this description too. I can't show you my Aunt Nora, but I have linked My Family Always Matters to Me. Very important. She wasn't actually in the video, but a long time ago, the rest of her family was. If you want to see Alan Blunt, her ex-husband that made her homeless when she defeated homelessness. No, she defeated COVID. Got off a ventilator, and she went back to her. This is my mom's sister. She went back to her home, and Alan had another woman living there, and just said, "You could just be homeless," and had her shit on the porch. You can actually see Alan in a different time with Aurora and Ed. Everybody except Elizabeth and Nora were in that video. We also got one on Elena. Elena was a subject in the video. What's called She's Trying, and I Always Get What I Want. One of my favorites, a short one, linked in the description. So I'm kind of giving you a taste right now. What I'd like to do even better. We just get better all the time, the best. We don't really have a choice. It's just what the best do. I'd like to get to know my subscribers a little bit better. And some of you, very generous along the way and helping. I really appreciate that. Other things to know. My cousin Gary is homeless in Florida. He's from McDowell County, West Virginia too. The family is not helping, other than me and his mother that I know of. I have so many ideas and topics I haven't yet explored or talked about, and well, I kind of give away what my plan for the future is. Sometimes the best make their own decision on that. We never know who may be watching, what my next steps may be, and I do have plans in the next 3 to 6 months to do some great things. So I hope this little video, done all in one take, encourages you to at least check out links in the description, subscribe, like, ask questions, tweet videos. That'd be great too. Not really in that still, like, trying to hit a lot of distribution. I am trying to resolve Tom Acosta, and I can tell you that on other social networks, there has been more awareness, and we are making progress in that way. I'm making new relationships also in the fight to resolve Tom Acosta. But ultimately, I'm looking at a lot of things, and knowing what's right never changes. It's probably going to be the new theme of the channel. I might not put up a lot of new content, but I might be changing the channel, and I might be working on the channel like a full-time job, because for the first time, I can. I have, like I said, been doing better today than I've ever done before in my entire lifetime. Still have a lot of challenges, like it took 126 days before I had my own ability to get my own box of trash bags. There are things in the way where I'm very hopeful. Feel very blessed, feel very changed. But I want to go back, or just encourage you to maybe see that video of Drew Acosta when we go to the beach in 2013 or 2014. And I want you to see that person, me, talking in the camera then. And then look at a video like when the homeless shelter in San Francisco ran out of food. All these are linked in the description. Do you see the same person? Was right. Never changes. Best just get better all the time. We don't really have a choice.